Hello everyone and welcome to my first YouTube video. So I'm currently packing. It is the day before I leave for Spain for a year to get my master's degree. So I'm trying to pack in 4 bags packing my life for a year. So it's a little challenging, so I kind of wanted to share the process with all of you. Right now it's a bit chaotic, a bit messy, but it's getting there and it's going to look good in a little while, I promise. So we will get there, but I want to go through the process step by step with you guys, show you what I do. If you're packing for something huge and you don't know how to do it, it's a lot of decision making and it's very difficult for a girl. I would like to just put that out there. Harder for a girl than a guy most of the time. There are exceptions, but I'd say us women may have some more difficulty with this than men. So I'll walk you guys through it and hopefully help some of you out that are going through the same thing. Okay, so first thing I'd like to explain, what I do with my clothes is I roll them up as tightly as I can, and it kind of helps everything fit a lot more compact, a lot better. So this is what I do with all my clothes. I've only packed 1 layer of clothes so far. I'm going step by step. So the first thing I did was I started packing things like sweaters, like wintry things that are going to be the most bulky. So I have 2 cardigans that I packed. I love wearing them, so I just picked my favorites. I have 1 more that I'd like to bring. We'll see if I have enough room at the end, and I have 3 like big sweaters that I really like. These 2 here, and then this one, which is a bit more colorful, a bit bright, but I really like it. And I have a hoodie that I packed here because I love hoodies. You need some hoodies to wear. And then just like a regular zip-up black jacket. It's a little sporty. And I have 3 pairs of gloves in here for different occasions for when it's cold. And then I have some slippers because I love wearing slippers in the house all the time. I have now packed my next layer. Lots more jackets. So it's taking up a lot of space. The suitcase almost looks full already and I'm not even done with jackets. I haven't even gotten to like real clothes yet. But it's because these things take up more space. So hopefully it's alright and I can still squeeze a few more things in here. I mean, I'm checking it. So as long as it's not over 50 pounds, I'm just going to keep putting clothes in here until it literally won't close anymore. So my next layer of things, I put in this gray robe, very comfy. Like I said, how I love wearing slippers, I love wearing a robe. If I'm at home, I'm just in a robe and slippers all the time. It's a problem. I do it far too often. I have like a leather type jacket here, which I really like. This is like a kind of raincoat. This is a blazer for some more, say, professional settings. Hopefully I'll have professional things to be doing with my life while I'm over there, you know, related to my career. And then I have, my mom got this coat, like brand new. It's a really nice, like, it feels like waterproof, kind of like a trench coat, like a long fall coat, and it looks very dressy, very nice. So that's good. So I'm very excited to wear that. So I'm about done with jackets here. So now I will be moving on to pants. Okay, so on to pants. Pants has actually proved a bit challenging for me. I mostly had jeans. I feel like a lot of people have jeans or just like, you know, comfy leggings, but I also want to have a attire that's more professional because this is for my master's degree. And every time I've been to Spain so far, it's like all of the women look very put together, very fashionable, and I need to look like that. I'm coming off of 4 years of being, you know, a college student athlete, and so I'm just used to being able to wear whatever and it's just acceptable because I can just say, oh, I just came from practice, or I'm going to practice, or it's fine. But now I kind of want to look a bit better, present myself a bit better, so I did end up going to buy a few more pants for the occasion. Before, I pretty much only had jeans or leggings, but I will not be having a dryer in Spain. Most people wouldn't have a dryer in Spain. You just air dry your clothes after putting them in the wash. So jeans will take a very long time to dry, so I wanted things that looked professional or I could dress down but were light enough that I could air dry them relatively quickly and not have to be doing my laundry 5 days in advance, you know, anticipating for something. So this is what I have so far. I do like jeans. I have 3 pairs of jeans that I wore like pretty frequently that aren't as old. So I have these 3 pairs of jeans. I might have to say goodbye to one depending on how things fit in here, but stay tuned. These could be like dressy or dress down. They're just like comfortable, like leggings type, but they look more like pants. I have some dress pants here, some more dress pants that I just bought, but would also be great for travel because they're super like light, feel very comfortable. 2 pairs of leggings. These are also some pants that are dressy but could also be dressed down, super light, good for travel. I have a pair of khakis, and then it will still be warm when I get there, like summery weather, but people, unless you're like on the coast, people just don't really wear shorts as much unless you're at the beach, so I kind of needed new shorts anyways. I didn't really have that many, so it's fine. I didn't go out and buy new ones, so I just have 3 pairs here that are small, don't take up much space, and then I'm wearing the 4th pair right now that I'm going to bring, so I'll have to put them in the wash. But yeah, so these are my pants. I'll get to athletic kind of pants later. Those will go with like the sportswear. So this might be too much already, but we shall see how it all fits. Okay, so this is how all the pants have fit so far. Another layer. Not too full still. I think it's okay. I did leave 1 pair of pants out to put, you want to have something to bring in your carry-on as well in case, say, something does happen, you check baggage or you lose it for a couple days, you want to have like a backup pair of pants or something. So I have this and then another pair of pants that I'm going to wash that will be like my backup pants. So I'll have some of those clothes set aside in my carry-on just in case. So next, I think I will be doing shirts. Okay, so I now have my shirts laid out. I actually did just pull out a few that I decided were not worth taking because I haven't worn them enough in my life. I have a lot of like more neutral colors, and then there's a few more colorful things, but so that I can mix and match them with different things or with accessories or a different cardigan. So these are kind of like shirts, as in like t-shirt type things or tank tops. This is actually a soccer jersey for a team that I really like over in Spain, so I'll probably go to some of their games. So I'll bring a jersey for that occasion. And lots of these shirts, they can be dressed down or dressed up based on the occasion, so that's good. And then I have some more long sleeve stuff over here. And then I have a couple like tank tops, like undershirts right here to wear if need be. And like I did with the pants, I'm going to put some of these shirts away like in my carry-on in case anything happened to my luggage for a few days. So I'll show you how these all fit in my suitcase as well. I am getting slightly worried looking at how much is already in here, and I haven't even done shoes or athletic wear yet. So I'm gonna have to start making some tough decisions. I did actually take a few of the shirts out. I took a couple shirts and a couple tank tops out that I decided, you know what, just weren't worth it. But so this is my biggest check bag now. I did a little weight test, lifted it. I think I'm gonna have to weigh it real quick, see what we're at, and then I think on this, or in this bag, I'm going to start putting some things like, you know, my liquids that I won't be able to bring in my carry-on. In my carry-on baggage, I'll put some liquids in here. And I like to put that stuff kind of more towards the top because obviously these bags still go through some sort of security too. Like, they get checked as well. So say they find something and they need to go through your bag. You don't want them, you know, if you strategically packed everything in a bag, you don't want them to take absolutely everything out and start going through all of your stuff, not be able to close the bag back up because your liquids were at the very bottom kind of thing. So I'd rather just put the liquids towards the top with maybe something light on top of it so that I don't go through that same issue. So I think I'll weigh the bag now, see what we're at, and then I will go ahead and put some liquids in there as well. Okay, so I've now weighed everything once I put a few more things in, some liquids and a couple pairs of shoes, and I'm now at 42.6 pounds. I put, this is a bottle of saline solution. I wear contacts, so I need some saline solution. So that's there. I have a pair of heels in here, my favorite pair that I like wear for most occasions. And then I have some lotion right here. This isn't a screw cap, so it's, I don't, like, nothing's gonna happen to it. It's not gonna come off, so so I just left that there. And then I have all of my perfumes. My favorite perfumes are like scattered around in these plastic bags here. I put them in plastic bags in case, like, you know, with the pressure of the plane, if anything like leaks or anything, the perfume, I mean, it's perfume, so at least it would smell nice on my clothes, but just so it makes everything a little bit easier not as messy. I hate using that many plastic bags, but I will just use these for the same purpose like when I come back home eventually. So I'll just keep those plastic bags like separate and use them for my perfume next time. I usually do that with my plastic bags. So I do have a little bit more room. I don't want to put in too much because I don't want to be like right at 50 pounds because that will give me anxiety if I'm right on the cusp there. So I think next put in, I only have a few things for like sleepwear, like pajamas and that kind of thing. Those are only a few clothes. Here, I'll try to, these are kind of messy. They're under a bunch of other things right now. So I have like, you know, a couple t-shirts that are just really comfy that I wear, a pair of pants, a couple pair of shorts, and then I have another pair of comfy, like, wintry pajama pants. Okay, so I am now at 46 pounds. I weighed all this stuff before, but I'm going to show you just how I'm kind of putting it all in my bag. So once I put this all in there, it will be 46 pounds, the bag. I decided to put my scarves in as well as my nightwear. So I put my pajamas and stuff right there. So I'm going to put my scarves in there. I have a few, I love scarves. I think they're great. I wear them all the time. So I picked some that I wear more frequently. These ones are more like neutral colors. You can mix them with a lot. This actually matches with a lot of things I wear too. And I love this one, so I have this. And then these two are a bit more colorful, so you can't wear them as often. But I do really, really like them. Oh yes, and shoes. So I have a pair of Sperry's here that I like to wear. Sorry, the bottom of these shoes are really dirty. These, which is just a more casual like shoe, and then these are the same shoe, just in white. So I think with these shoes here, I'm going to, oh, and I also put some sandals up in here, you know, they're just lying flat up there. So I think I might put these shoes up here with the sandals, get them to fit a bit better. And then I'll put some scarves in this right here. Oh, yeah, I was looking for that. I'll put some scarves here in this, and then the rest down in here, and I think that'll be it for this bag. And then we'll see at the end if there's anything like small last minute that I can shove in there. We'll maybe do that. So we'll see. Yes, so now right now I'm doing sportswear. And then I also have that I already put in this other suitcase that I've started filling. I have put some of my dress clothes. So I have, I mean, lots of the pants and shirts I have I can wear as like dressier clothes, but I also like skirts and that sort of thing. So I have 3 skirts here, and then I have a few dresses. So these are just my dresses that I really like. They're just my favorites. And you can see lots of them are black. I have here all of my sportswear. So I do work out every day. So this is kind of tough for me. I do have 3 long sleeve shirts that I just really like. In the winter I love just wearing a long sleeve shirt, even if it's just around the house. I have a long sleeve warmer shirt for running in the winter time. Same with these leggings. These are for like winter running, keep you warmer. These are just like regular workout leggings, comfy leggings, some sweatpants, some more like comfy sweatpants, more workout leggings, and then these are workout shorts. And then I have a variety of shirts here, which I think I'm going to take out like 2 of them or something. I have a couple cutoffs and then a couple of like regular shirts, and then these are a couple pair of spandex. I have some more spandex here I'm going to put in my like carry-on luggage, and some more, yeah, a couple more shirts, and another pair of shorts that I'm going to put in my carry-on luggage. Shoes, specifically for running, and then I have a pair of sneakers that are like, you know, you could slip on and wear for something. It doesn't matter if they get gross because they're just like so old, so they're already kind of gross. It's nice to have a pair of old shoes. And then I just got these strictly for like lifting days. Okay, my hair had to go up, getting pretty hot doing all this packing here. So I have now put in all of my athletic wear, or most of it. The other stuff will be going in my carry-on, like I said. So this is all of it in there. And I was just thinking, there's something that I didn't explain before actually. So I made sure that I got an apartment that was already completely furnished with everything. So all of my furniture is already there. There's a bed, there's, you know, table, chairs, all all of my kitchenware and utensils. And she also said that for international students who does also have like towels and sheets and a bedspread and that kind of thing that she can provide for me. This is a set of like school supply type things that actually one of my professors gave me as a graduation gift. And highlighters, markers, pens, pencils, anything of that sort of nature. Tape, stapler, scissors. I have it all compacted in these things here. I now have this checked bag all packed and this checked bag as well. I did put another pair of heeled boots in here because I had some more space a little bit. So I put that in there, and I think now it's really just my carry-on stuff. These are some of the clothes that I'm bringing in my carry-on. The rest of them are stuff that's already, you know, in the washing machine. This is stuff like, you know, a bag that I use for things like mouthwash and little shampoos, conditioners, wipes. I've got a bunch of razors in here, you know, that kind of thing that I would need when I'm traveling. You know, my travel size saline, that kind of thing. I have here a nice little bag, a pouch that I got for all of my adapters. I needed one. I had little tiny ones, but I needed one for my computer, and you know, I just had a lot of stuff going on, so I'll show you. It came in this nice thing. We just got this right off Amazon. So it's like you can put a 3-prong computer charger in here, and then it's also got these little things for USB, an on and off switch, and then this plug that converts to the EU, which has like the 2 little round things on it. And then I have 2 other ones that are smaller for like travel. And then I really like wearing jewelry. I used to love necklaces. Now I really love earrings. So I tried to organize all my jewelry together. So I'll just bring my jewelry box. Love my earrings, so I've got lots of them. And then what I do with my necklaces for traveling, because necklaces get like everywhere and they get super like tangled. And now they'll still be like slightly tangled within each other, but this is what I've always done is I put them like through a straw, you know, and then you just keep reusing the straws and keep them from getting tangled. I have finally finished packing. It's almost 1 in the morning. In my robe, I'm very tired, and I definitely overpacked. I know I did. Everything barely fit, and I'm going to look ridiculous walking through the airport, and I will be judged as a materialistic American. And you know what? That's alright. You know, you live and you learn. I'm not packing it all again. So, I hope that I help someone figure out their own packing process. Definitely at the end here I was pulling things out. When it gets down to it and you don't have room, you're just like, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. And it just starts happening. There are a couple things that I know I don't need that are also like at the bottom layer of these bags. Not worth getting it out. I'd rather, you know, carry another 2 pounds. That's fine. Thanks for watching, and I would love, if you'd like, go ahead and follow my blog at www.mymastersabroad.com, and follow me on Instagram at mymastersabroad.